Joshua chapter 16. This is the land that the family of Joseph got. This land started at the Jordan River near Jericho and continued to the waters of Jericho. This was just east of Jericho. The border went up from Jericho to the hill country of Bethel. Then the border continued from Bethel loose to the archaic border of Artarot. Then the border went west of the border of Zaphatite people. The border continued to lower Beth Horon. Then the border went to Gezer and continued to the Mediterranean Sea. So the people of Manasseh and Ephraim got their land. Manasseh and Ephraim were sons of Joseph. This is the land that was given to the people of Ephraim. Their eastern border started at Artrod, Adar, near Upper Beth Horon, and the western border started at Mikmetha. The border turned to the east of Tanat, Shiloh, and continued east to Jonoah. Then the border went from Jonoah down to Atrod and to Nara. The border continued until it touched Jericho and stopped at the Jordan River. The border went from Tapua west to Kanar Ravan and ended at the sea. This is all the land that was given to the Ephraim people. Each family in that family group got a part of this land. Many of the border towns of Ephraim were actually in Manasseh's borders. But the people of Ephraim got those towns and the fields around them. But the Ephraimite people were not able to force the Canaanite people to leave the town of Gezer. So the Canaanite people still live among the Ephraimite people today. But the Canaanite people become slaves of the Ephraimite people. Joshua chapter 17. Then land was given to the family group of Manasseh. Manasseh was Joseph's first son. Manasseh's first son was Machir, the father of Gil. Machir was a great soldier. So the areas of Gil and Basan were given to the Machir family. Land was also given to the other families in the family group of Manasseh. Those families were Abijah, Helek, Asriel, Shechem, Hefer, and Samida. All these men were the other sons of Manasseh. The son of Joseph, the families of these men got their share of the land. Zelophehad was the son of Hefer. Hefer was the son of Gil. Gil was the son of Machir, and Machir was the son of Manasseh. Zelophehad did not have any sons, but he had 5 daughters. The daughters were named Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tizra. The daughters went to Eleazar, the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and all the leaders. The daughters said, "The Lord told Moses to give us land the same as our male relatives." So he obeyed the Lord and gave the daughters some land. So these daughters got land the same as their uncles. So the family group of Manasseh had 10 areas of land west of the Jordan River, and 2 more areas of land, Gil and Basan, on the other side of the Jordan River. So these women from the family group of Manasseh got land the same as the men. The land of Gil was given to the rest of the families of Manasseh. The lands of Manasseh were in the area between Asher and Michmathah. This is near Shechem. The border went south to the Antapua area. The land around Tapua belonged to Manasseh, but the town itself did not. The town of Tapua was at the border of Manasseh's land, and it belonged to the people of Ephraim. The border of Manasseh continues south to Kana Ravan. This area belonged to the Manasseh family group. But the cities belonged to the people of Ephraim. Manasseh's border was on the north side of the river, and it continued west to the Mediterranean Sea. The land to the south belonged to Ephraim, and the land to the north belonged to Manasseh. The Mediterranean Sea was the western border. The border touched Asher's land in the north and Issachar's land in the east. The people of Manasseh also had towns in the area of Issachar and Asher. Bethshean, Ibleam, and the small towns around them belonged to the people of Manasseh. People of Manasseh also live in Dor, Endor, Tanak, Megiddo, and the small towns around those cities. They also live in the 3 towns of Naphtali. The people of Manasseh were not able to defeat those cities, so the Canaanite people continued to live in there. But the people of Israel grew strong. When this happened, they forced the people of Canaan to work for them, but they did not force the Canaanite people to leave that land. The family group of Joseph spoke to Joshua and said, "You gave us only one area of land, but we are many people. Why did you only give us one part of all the land that the Lord gave his people?" Joshua answered them, "If you have too many people, then go up to wooded area in the hill country and clear that land and make it usable." That land now belongs to the Perizzite people and the Rephaite people. But if the hill country of Ephraim is too small for you, then go take that land. The people of Joseph say, "It is true that the hill country of Ephraim is not large enough for us, but the Canaanite people living in there have powerful weapons. They have iron chariots, and those people control Jezreel Valley, Bethshean, and all the small towns in that area." Then Joshua said to the people of Joseph, to Ephraim and to Manasseh, "But there are many, many of you, and you are very powerful. You should get more than one share of the land. You will take the hill country. It is a forest, but you can cut down the trees and make it a good place to live. And you will own all of it. You will force the Canaanite people to leave that land. You will defeat them, even if they are strong and have powerful weapons." This is the word of God, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everyone for coming. May God bless you all. See you all soon.